Hi everyone. Sorry it's a little bit later than planned. I'm just trying to get things set up here. Oh hey Josephina. I remember you from a long time ago, last year, watching all my videos. Okay, so I'm just setting up an iPad so I can read your comments while I'm doing this. Got sort of a makeshift desk here because my original table broke, so I've had to set something up for this evening. So I'm just going through and making some Easter bows. Just finished making this heart bow for tomorrow for my little girl. I'm going to give her a little present. Hi Shirley. Thanks Josephina. Okay, so I'm going to go and finish some of these off. I just need to put the clips on the backs and put the centres around them. How it's going to work tonight is we do have something called super chat, a super chat button. If you have something that you really need me to read, to see, if you have a question, need me to show you how to do something, if you post a super chat, I'll see it straight away. Thanks Shirley, I think she'll love it too. Part of the reason why I'm a little bit late tonight, she didn't go to bed until maybe half an hour ago, so she's a little bit late, which is always the case when I need to do something. So just need to get some clips. Oh, you're welcome Kelly. I hope they do help you. I know when I was first starting out I couldn't really find any decent tutorials or anything that I could understand properly, which is why I decided to make my own to help other people out. Okay, so I pre-made these bows a few days ago, but I'd run out of clips, so I was just waiting for them to come through the post before I put any on. They seem a little bit small though. I'm just looking at what size they are. They're meant to be 65mm, but they seem to be a little bit smaller. It doesn't say on the bag. They seem to be about 60mm instead of 65. Let's have a look. They are 65. Just seem a little bit small. Okay, we'll carry on. So does anyone else make batches of bows like this? I tend to make all the bows, cut them all out. I spend a day drawing around all the templates, spend another day cutting them all out, and spend another day sticking them together. And then as and when I need them, I'll put the clips on and the middles. Or if someone says that they want it on a hair elastic, I can pop a hair elastic on there as well. I've got some smaller bows here too, which I need smaller clips for. I've got 45mm clips for the smaller bows, 65 for these bigger ones. And the bigger bows are 4.5 inches. The smaller ones are 4 inches. So size difference. Don't forget guys, if there is anything that you really want me to answer, there is a super chat button there. If you've got any tutorials you want to request or anything. Shirley, my mum knits. She doesn't make bows, she knits. So my little girl's a bit too old for knitted clothing, so my mum knits clothes for her dolls. She's got a reborn doll, my daughter, that has always got knitted clothes on. Two more big ones. I'm dying for someone to do a super chat so I can hear what it sounds like. I've never done it before. Thanks, Shirley. So did anyone watch the videos that I did today and yesterday? I made one today about the JoJo Siwa bow maker, which is absolutely awful to use. I don't know how anyone can make a decent bow using it. Yes, Linda, I do hand cut all my bows. Haven't got any machines. I wouldn't be able to afford all the dies for the machine. I've got lots of plastic templates, and there's less wastage if you hand cut. You just need a steady hand. The only thing the JoJo maker is good for is the ribbon and the little heart logos that you can put on the corners, because my little girl, although she loves my bow, she does love JoJo and always wants JoJo bows, but likes to tell people that mummy makes JoJo bows, so it's good when I can actually put a logo on. Don't forget, guys, if there's anything that you really want me to talk to you about, any information you need, there is the super chat button. I'm waiting for the first person to do a super chat for me. So I've been looking around at some more plastic templates to buy today, because mine are all sort of these shapes. And I did get a freebie sent with some of the fabrics that I bought a couple of weeks ago. But it wasn't a template, it was an actual bow that you had to make up yourself. So before I made the bow, I drew round it with cardboard. Let's see if I can show you. Oh. Get my little storage unit here. I've been putting rhinestones on my daughter's tutu, so I've got things everywhere at the moment. Let's see if I can find the template that I cut out. There it is. So this bow template, I'm going to cut out in plastic. I'm going to recycle a milk bottle and use the plastic to cut it out, but it's got sort of a scalloped edge along the top and the bottom, and it's kind of like a tulip kind of bow at the bottom. It's only a small bow, but that came as a freebie with some fabric I ordered, so I thought I'll save that. I have seen a bigger template, a bigger version of that on eBay, which I think I'm going to buy. Okay, that's the last one. So this is one of my scrap drawers that I've got at the minute. It's my nephew bought me, well, my nephew and my sister bought me a big stack of rainbow coloured drawers for my birthday, and I've got all my different coloured fabrics. I'll do a video on all my storage at some point. I just need to sort everything out, but this top drawer has got all my little scraps of fabric in it. So whenever I need to do bow centres or anything like that, I keep all the biggish pieces, and then I can use them to put the centres on bows. Let's see what colours we need. used so many pieces lately. It's hard to find the ones I need. They're usually right on top if I'm in the middle of doing them. So where is everyone from? Make a comment about where you're from. Where have I got my viewers from today? Miami, wow. Scotland. Time is it in Miami at the minute, Elizabeth? Lincoln, that's not too far away from me. Yes, these are bunny ears. Little bunny clips that I made last year. They're just made from felt. A little bit of, phew, bless me, a little bit of glitter fabric and a pom-pom. Got some in grey as well. NYC, Brazil. Wow, got a big scope of area that everyone's from. Don't forget, guys, if you want to know information like that, I need super chats. We need to get this started. We need to get this on the go. So there's the first one finished. That'll go on my Easter collection. Ooh, a super chat. Right, okay. There is like a $sign in a square. In the comments box. I don't know how much it is. I've just been told by YouTube that I need to try it out, so that is what I'm doing. As part of the channel development, apparently I need to try super chats. You can't actually see my setup, Kathy. I'm sat on a little child's stool. My knees are right up to the edge of the table. I've got my tripod with my knee through the tripod to fit into this space. And I've got my daughter's iPad perched in the tripod. I don't know if it's gonna fall off at any minute, but I'm kind of looking down at it while I'm working. So that's the only way that I can do it. So you can actually see my desk. So let's hope it doesn't fall off. Has anyone found the super chat button yet? It is a square $sign in the chat box. Also, any money raised from super chat tonight is going to go straight back into the channel. It's basically so that I can keep buying supplies, because obviously people want to know how to make things that I haven't got templates for or haven't got the material for. So for me to be able to buy the template and buy the material to show you how to do it, I just need to supplement it using the channel. So it's just a great way to support me doing this for everyone. Just thought I'd give it a go. Okay, I think that's all of the bows in the pink glitter. Yeah. So who else does this as a business? Does anyone sell on Etsy? I know I've got a little stall on Etsy, but all I seem to do on there is school logo hair bows. Kathy, this is my full-time job. I don't have another job, so I have to make the hair bows to make my living. And the YouTube videos actually started out from a lady who needed help making a JoJo bow. And if you have a look back to my very first video I posted, it was back to help someone, a very, very quick video, and it sort of went viral with how to make a JoJo bow. So I just thought, well, if it's going to help one lady like that, I might as well help other people. But it does, it takes time, it takes money. I don't really make a lot of money off of ads and things on YouTube. The channel's not big enough for anything like that yet. So I'm just trying to supplement it. And YouTube recommended the super chats and said give it a go. I thought I might as well. I'm not going to lose anything, and I may gain something. So if anyone can figure out how to use the super chat, it would be very welcomed by me. This is quite a cute print actually. I can't remember if I got it from Pineapple Bow Supplies or who else would it have been? Gembolinas in a Friday Fiver deal. But it's the sort of cacti on this layer and llamas on this one. I quite like it. Can you see it there? The lighting's not amazing. Wow, 50 letters for £2. Didn't know it was that much. Well, if you'd like to support the channel, obviously Super Chat is the way that you can do it. Obviously you can do your 50 letters, just say hello and everything. If you do have a Super Chat, I won't just answer the question on the Super Chat. You can carry on asking questions normally after the Super Chat and I will answer. So, I mean, it's up to you. So a Super Chat, for those who don't know what it is, basically you press the little dollar square and you can donate to the channel an amount of money. I think the first amount may be £1.99 or £2. Let me see if I can do it on this iPad. Yeah, so £1.99 it says, and you can, oh no, 79 pence. I don't know what you get for 79 pence. No letters maybe. And then it goes up in increments. So £1.99, £2.99, £3.99, £4.99, and you get different characters depending on different amount of characters to type out, depending on the amount that you Super Chat. But the money that goes through the Super Chat does come to me for the channel. And it helped me to go out and then buy the templates that people want me to do tutorials with. It helps pay for my time to stop making the bows that I'm making and make the YouTube videos, because it does. I think I spent the whole day today making the Jojo Siwa bow maker video, and I couldn't get anything else done because I had to sit and edit, and it takes forever to edit that video. It was originally 35 minutes long because of the struggling. I had to cut it really short to make it into a decent sized video worth watching. But yeah, it takes all of my time, so I didn't make any bows today. Just the JoJo video. So Super Chat does really help to supplement and try and help me to get on with everything, buy things I need, and obviously help as many people out as I can with continuing to bring these videos to you. Obviously I will keep making videos, but the Super Chat is a bonus. I know I saw someone earlier ask if I can show you how to make a pinch bow. I think I do have 2, maybe 3, at least 2 tutorials on the channel already on how to do pinch bows. If you pop over to my playlist for tutorials, you should see it in there. So I'm going to just get all this mirror fabric put onto these bows, and then I will start to make some rolled flowers. If anyone knows how to make these. You see those? It's a bit dark. I'm going to get close to the camera. They're made out of felt. They are die cut, pre-die cut, pre-bought little roses that you roll up. I'm going to do a few of those. And then I've also got some of these flowers. I think they're called Kanzashi flowers. Oh, Shirley, there's a Super Chat. Well done. Sometimes my clips don't stick properly. Any tips? Do you mean sticking to the back of the bow there? Onto this bit? I think maybe it depends on what the backing of the fabric is. This is why I actually put the centre of the bow through the clip, because it helps secure all these 3 layers if these don't stick together properly, and it helps hold the clip on if it comes loose. What I do with the clips, if they come off bows like that, I can sometimes add a little bit, a strip of felt. I don't think I've got any felt here. So what I do is I'll cut a piece of felt the size of this or a little bit smaller and glue it onto there, and then glue it to the bow, and it tends to stick better to whatever fabric if it's felt. If it still doesn't work after that, then I use Gorilla Glue gel, which is really good, but you have to clamp the bow down and make sure it's stuck for at least 12 to 24 hours with the Gorilla Glue. I think one of the time-lapse videos that I have done shows me doing Gorilla Glue. You might not be able to see it clearly on a time-lapse. But yeah, if I was to do a double layer bow using this mirrored fabric, that doesn't stick very well with hot glue. So I would use Gorilla Glue gel. Haven't got it down here in this room at the moment, but I will do a video on sticking bows together with Gorilla Glue gel. It is really, really good stuff. It's like a green gel, super glue. I've made some hair bows before with the LOL dolls, actual dolls stuck to the bows, and I wouldn't trust hot glue to stick those on, so I use Gorilla Glue gel with that, and they're quite heavy dolls. I just had to clamp them down onto the bow while the glue was drying for 24 hours, and it really stuck tight. None of them have fallen off yet, and that's girls trying to pull at the dolls to get them off the bows, and it stuck really, really well. Again, if it's the bit that goes through the middle of the bow, I mean, I've never had a problem, just use plenty of glue, but if it does, try and use a different fabric. I've got 3 layers there on the bow. I've got a mirrored layer, which is what I've used for the centre of this. I've got a glitter layer and a canvas layer. Now, the one that's probably going to stick together the best is the glitter layer, but it's quite bulky in the middle. So, I mean, it's up to you which one you want to use, but I would try a different type. You can even get glittery ribbon. I don't know if I can get to it right now, but you could use a glitter ribbon around it instead, because that will stick. Just make sure that when you put the fabric underneath the clip, that you overlap in the fabric, not joining them up in the middle, if you understand what I mean. And that the fabric sticks to itself then. But Gorilla Glue gel is my go-to glue if the hot glue doesn't work, and it's never failed me. So maybe try that. Let me know if you do try it and how you get on with it. As I say, Shirley, it does all depend on the type of fabric that you use. So if one fabric isn't working, just try and find a different type of fabric. This metallic one that I'm using right now, it's a bit of a glare there off the camera. The metallic side doesn't tend to stick, but on the other side it's like a felt, which is really good to stick. So I would just find a different type of fabric if you can. But if you really can't find a different fabric and you want to use that one, then try the Gorilla Glue gel. It's quite expensive for a small bottle of it, but it is worth it, and you don't need to use a lot of it either. So if you can see, I've just cut that to sort of go over the clip, and now I will put the glue on the back here and put it under, so it really does overlap, but because it's felt. So yeah, try felt, try Gorilla Glue gel, or try a different type of fabric. So if anyone else wants to join Shirley with the super chats, they pop up in my comments section. I don't know if you can see this. They pop up in blue. Obviously different, whatever colour, whatever amount you donate is a different colour, but they pop up on my screen. I can see it more clearly, and obviously I can answer your questions that you've got to ask. And I am willing to answer most questions, but especially if it comes through as a super chat tonight. Shirley, there are lots of different types of Gorilla Glue, but make sure if you're going to go try some that it is the Gorilla Glue gel, and it is green, a green coloured gel. Oh. So has anyone watching ever bought anything from me? I know there was a lady recently from America who bought one of the This Is Me bows. It didn't take very long to get to her, actually. I was really surprised. Okay, just 4 more bows to go, and then we'll do some rolled flowers. So don't forget, guys, if you've got a question you want me to answer in some depth, then try and figure out how to use the super chat option, just like Shirley did. Thank you very much, Shirley, for that. Is everyone here watching tonight as well part of the Facebook group? And if you're not, why not? Please go and find one of the links in the descriptions to my videos and join. Also, these glue sticks, I just want to mention them. It's the first time I'm using them tonight, but I got a really good deal on them. I got a voucher through from a local place called Screwfix, and it was £10 off an order. No minimum spend, and it was to buy on anything. So these were £2.99 a pack for 6 sticks. So I got 3 packs, sorry, and I think I paid £2 for 18 glue sticks, and they're really good as well, Loctite glue sticks. So watch out for any vouchers that you can use for craft things, because you wouldn't really think to go to Screwfix for glue sticks or DIY materials. It's more sort of like screwdrivers, letterboxes, electrical things, you know, more tradesman things. But this voucher had 1 day left on it to expire, and I thought I'm going to have a look and see what they've got, and yes, they had glue sticks. So I thought that was a really good buy. So I've got 9 viewers, 10 total, but one of them is me on the iPad. No one's talking. What do you want to see? What can I do? What are you looking forward to? Are there any tutorials you want me to make? Just chat about anything, guys. Alright, so I'm going to roll some flowers. I've never made any of the tiny ones before. I've done plenty of the big ones, but not the tiny ones. So let's see how we go with those. They might be a little bit fiddly. So these are in some nice pastel shades. They're just made from felt, a really thin fabric felt. And they are from a website, don't know if you can see that, called paperandstring.co.uk. I'm sure I got some, yeah, some rolls of fabric from there too. Paper and string. And this is just a really thin fabric material, but it's really nice, soft material. And I also got some chunky glitter from there, if I can find it, this one. And this is the one that I've used in the centre of these bows. So that's a good website, Paper and String. I actually bought this a couple of years ago. Full rolls. Obviously there's a lot on them. I've used a lot of this already as well. But they were quite cheap for the rolls of fabric, and they had a deal on. You got free craft packs if you've spent so much. But I'm not sure if they still sell glitter fabric. You have to pop over and have a look. Paperandstring.co.uk. Linda, it's not the Black & Decker. It is the Bosch glue gun. The Bosch PKP 18E. I got it last year for my birthday. And I think it was just from Amazon. So I'm going to try and do some of these. What colours we've got? Green, blue, purple, pink. Another lighter pink and a yellow. So I thought it'd make a nice sort of spring bow. I'm going to pop some. I've seen it. I saw on one of the websites that I use to get fabric from, there's examples on what to do with bows, and I'd seen someone had made a bow. I don't think it was double layer though, it was only a single layer bow. But what they've done is they've placed these flowers across the bow diagonally, sort of like this. But they had a character fabric on one side and a plain fabric on the other side, and I thought they'd look really, really pretty, so I'm going to give that a go. I'll do a tutorial on that one. I'm going to use these. These were pre-bought from China. Kanzashi flowers, I think they're called. Don't know why I've got a lot of pink. Can't remember what project I used those for. Let's have a go with these. Okay, so they come flat like this. They've been cut on a die cut machine and sent. And then obviously you unravel them and they look a complete mess. So on one end it's got like a flat bit, and on the other end, can you see that there? So if I remember rightly, we start at this end, and some people use a toothpick, but you basically, you've got to roll it round and just keep rolling it, but you've got to keep the bottom of it quite flat and you've got to keep it tight. So let's see if I can do this. And there's some bits that stick out, which is where it curves, if you can see that. And that, I'll show you at the end what you do with that. That concerns the flat bit on the other end. So let's roll this. Maybe I can edit the video and put the fast forward on. That's what I'd do if I was filming. Thanks for watching, Kathy. Really appreciate your support. I hope you continue to watch the tutorials. Okay, we're nearly done with this one. So you see how I've kept that side fairly flat, but all those pointy bits I was talking about are in the middle. That's going to help it stick together and stay stuck together. So when you've rolled it all to the last bit, I put a dab of glue on this side. Not too much because you don't want it all to seep out. And then push it down. Now, sometimes these come undone. I mean, I think I might have rolled this too tight, but I'm just going to loosen. You can loosen it a little bit. There's one finished. Now what I find sometimes is it comes apart like that. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just on this edge, just for that to stay down. Good night, Shirley. If you're in the UK, it's just gone 11 PM. I understand how late it is. I have to try and accommodate everyone from all over the world, and though it's late in the UK, it's kind of 8 hours earlier in America, which is where most of my viewers are from, so I do have to do things quite late. So I appreciate you coming on. Thank you for my very first super chat. I will not forget your name. Are you in my Facebook group, Shirley? I'll have a look later when I come offline. So I'm only going to be on for another maybe 25 minutes. If anyone's got any questions they want to ask, like where I get my supplies from, where's the best place to buy the fabrics from, anything like that, please do try use the super chat button and I will be very willing to help you out. So the super chat button is the $sign in the comments where you write a comment to me, and all money that is raised from super chat tonight will go towards buying new templates and supporting the channel so I can continue to bring tutorials to you. So at the moment I'm filming tutorials of things that I make currently. So if there is anything that you want me to make a tutorial on that I don't currently make, I will have to go out and buy the materials to make that tutorial. So super chat just enables me to pay for those things that I have to buy to make the tutorials for the channel. So it's just to support me, and obviously if you're using my tutorials to help you out in business, it's just a little thank you maybe. But I do appreciate every single one of you that comes on and watches. Every like that I get on all my videos, every subscriber, every watched minute, it all counts towards helping the channel out. So I do appreciate each and every one of you that come on and watches everything. How about this? How about after we've done this live chat tonight, you go on to the channel and find your favourite video, and in the comment section just type in there, this is my favourite, or thank you very much, or I love this, or whatever you want to write. Just something on your favourite video, just write a comment on there. And if you haven't already, give the video a like if you can. Obviously if you're not signed up to YouTube, you can watch the videos but you can't comment or subscribe to my channel. So it is worth signing up if you're old enough for a YouTube account. It doesn't mean you have to open a channel, it just means that you can then comment on things, subscribe to your favourite YouTubers and things like that. Did it not come up when you did the reminder, April? I actually started a little bit late because my daughter wouldn't go to sleep, and then I had to dig all of the Easter things out. Wasn't very prepared, even though I knew it was happening. But it's nice to have you here. Welcome, April. I don't know if Josephine is still watching. When I first started my channel and did my first live videos, Josephine, she's not from the UK. I can't remember where she's from. But she watched every live video I did and commented. And she doesn't speak English very well, but she commented on everything. And I really do appreciate all my supporters. And if you are watching Josephine, I did see earlier that you asked if I could do a craft video. if you let me know what sort of crafts you want me to do, I'll see if I can do something. Storage, I have got lots of very useful boxes. It's actually a brand called Useful Box, or Really Useful Box, with clip top lids, and they all stack together. Got different size ribbons in each box, and I've recently been bought, I did show it earlier in the video but I'll show it again now. I've just been bought a stack of shelves with these drawers in, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10 drawers in the unit, and it is on wheels with a chrome frame, and that's where I store all my fabric because I can sort them into colours. But I will do a video on storage. I've got quite a lot of videos that I want to do in the pipeline. I've just got to sort things out first to do it. I'm going to do a video of my best selling and probably least selling bows from 2018 and what I think is upcoming in 2019. I also want to set my stall up and give you a tour of what my stall looks like. Well, I don't have any events until the summer, so I may just set it up inside the house, and then I can see actually what stock I've got, but I can do a little video on that while I'm doing a stock take. Lots and lots of ideas in my head, but every time I want to put a video up, someone always says, can you do this one, can you do that one? But I don't have templates for every single bow out there, which is why I'm asking people to consider using the super chat on these videos that I'm doing, because the super chat money will go towards buying new templates. And then I can obviously create more videos for you guys. These ones are really, really tiny. Have you seen how small they are? But the colours are really, really pretty. It's going to make a really nice bow. So I'm just rolling, sorry you can't see, I'm off camera, aren't I? I'm just rolling these roses. I've had these for maybe 2 years and haven't used them. So if anyone's got any ideas of what I can stick these on, maybe use them for put a unicorn horn at the top. But what bow, what type of bow should I put them on? I wonder if I could use a fur fabric bow. I've got this lovely fur fabric here in pastel colours. I could make a pinch bow and put these on it with a unicorn horn at the top. That'd look really nice, wouldn't it? Maybe I could make a tutorial when I do that one. Follow up for the live video using the little roses that I'm sitting and doing. Okay, 15 minutes before I leave, if anyone wants me to show them how to make a bow live right now, do a super chat and I will clear all this away and do the bow that you're asking for. They're really pretty colours actually. Okay, so we've got blue, pink, dark pink, purple, got a yellow and a green one left. I've had a few people ask me today as well, while I remember, for these bows. Would you like me to do a tutorial on how to make this Easter bow? This is my daughter's. I made this bow maybe 3-4 years ago. She wears it every Easter. It's got some little chicks in there, which are looking a bit worse for wear. I might have to replace them this year. But would you like me to make a tutorial on this bow? Okay, is it Rice D Beauty? I get a lot of my faux leather. It's not really called faux leather, it's called, it's just fabric, but I get it from AliExpress. I use the app a lot and there are quite a few stalls on there. So basically what I do is I search for glitter fabric, and there are some stalls. One is called Asia Glitter. There's another one, David's Store. But if you look on AliExpress and literally put in glitter fabric or bow fabric into the search engine, they have some on there. Also, I mean, you have to wait 3 weeks roughly for it to arrive in whatever country you're at. It's just what it is, but it is the cheapest stuff and it's available to everyone worldwide. I also use a website called DIYribbon.com. They sell synthetic leather sheets, glitter fabric, canvas, ribbon, embellishments, headbands. They sell everything on there. Also, they will make whatever ribbon you want. You can design a ribbon. You can put your face on there if you want. If you send them the photograph, they will print it onto the ribbon for you. Now, the only thing is with DIYribbon.com is, I mean, you can buy some things in one sheet. I think it's 99 pence. I don't know if that'll be 99 cents in dollars. I'm not sure how the conversion works. But it's £1 in English per sheet. It gets cheaper if you buy 10 sheets of the same fabric. It works out, I think it's at £9. And it's cheaper to buy it in bulk. But DIYribbon.com is great. They are on AliExpress. But obviously if you go direct through them, it is a safe website to use. I've used it hundreds of times over the years, and I've always received what I've asked for. So yeah, faux leather. Don't call it faux leather, fox leather, however you pronounce it in your country, faux leather. Don't search for that. You want to search for synthetic leather, glitter fabric, bow fabric. But yeah, aliexpress.com is where I get all my fabrics from. There are some shops in the UK that I buy it from if I'm desperate and can't wait 3 weeks, because it is more expensive to buy it from a UK supplier. So the UK suppliers are Rosie's Craft Shop, Pineapple Bow Supplies, Crafty Koala. I'm trying to think where else I get them from. Double Trouble Craft Supplies. I'm not sure if any of these ship to America. I think Rosie's Craft Shop does, but as I say, it's a little bit more pricey than China. And just think ahead when you go to the Chinese websites like DIYribbon.com or AliExpress. You are going to have to wait. You're going to have to think ahead of what you need and buy with plenty of time, or just be patient for it to come. I don't know in America where you can get things from. Some people are you in the Facebook group, if you search for Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube on Facebook, you'll find the group, and there is a link that's pinned to the top of the group with lots of suppliers pages and websites in. Some ladies from America have said that they get things from Michael's. We don't have Michael's in the UK. Hobby Lobby in the scrapbook section, but we don't have those shops in the UK, so I don't know. But yeah, I get a lot of my fabric from AliExpress, from China, and the I mean, I have a look in all the stores that come up that sell the fabrics, but the main ones are David's store and Asia Glitter. I don't think you can search by store on AliExpress, you just have to search for what you're looking for. So I hope that's answered your question. Okay, 10 more minutes and I'm going to have to get going. Does anyone want to see me make any type of bow that you're struggling with? Do you know, I watch YouTubers in America. There's one family that I watch a lot called Sam and Nia. And Nia used to make wreaths, and she would go to Target and Hobby Lobby. And we haven't got any shops like that. We've got one called, what's it called? Hobbycraft. But it's really expensive. We haven't got anything decent in the UK for crafting. They all seem to be online shops or Facebook group shops and things like that. China seems to be the ones who have got, they're on the ball with all the things that everyone needs. They seem to have the latest trends. But if you want something in particular printed onto fabric, you can also buy plain canvas sheets. Not sure where from because I've never bought them, but eBay seems to be the place to get these from. Plain canvas sheets, you get them in about packs of 10, and you can run them through your own printer, and as long as you've got a computer with some software to create whatever image it is you're wanting on it, you can print out your own canvas sheets. As I say, I've not done it myself. I know there are some ladies who have done it in the group, but that might be an option as well if there's something that you really need. Canvas sheets are really nice to work with. They're quite thin, but they're very good for personalised things. Go over and join the group. There is a link in most of my recent YouTube tutorials. I've been putting the link to the Facebook group. It's just Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube. You can ask questions. As I say, there's a big section in there with supplier info. You can upload pictures of things that you've made using the tutorials, request new tutorials. If I can add it to the description when I've finished tonight, then I'll pop it on the video. So thank you very much for those super chats that I've got tonight. I think I've earned enough to buy at least one new template. And there's a really nice scalloped pinch bow template that I'm wanting to buy. It's in my eBay shopping cart. So I shall buy that and create a tutorial for it. Okay, so 5 minutes left until I leave you, lovely lot. There's only 6 watchers left now. It's either really late in the UK and people have gone to bed, or I'm starting to bore you all, so I'll not hang about much longer. I'll do these last 2 flowers. Okay, so the Facebook group is called Ellie Pop's Bespoke YouTube. There's a few questions that you need to answer to get in there, but as soon as I've come off YouTube, I will go on there and approve any new members. And if you do join, just introduce yourself and let me know I was speaking to you on the live chat. Okay, the last flower. Quite therapeutic doing this. I may roll them too tight, but I do like the look of these, so it's personal preference, I guess. Okay, so just before I go, the camera may go a little bit crazy, but I'm going to take it off the tripod. I'm going to show you this stack of storage drawers that I was bought for my birthday. I really love them. Okay, my back is now hurting me from sitting on this little stool. Right, let's see. Okay, so this is the setup. I've got my tripod there. And this is my set of storage drawers. And here's what I've just been making. So, thank you everyone who has been and watched tonight, everything that I've done. I'll do another live video next week. We might make it a weekly thing. Oh, I need to sort my tripod out. It is broken. Okay, there you go, we're back on. Yeah, as I say, we might make it a weekly thing, the live chat, but I'll get on with making some new tutorials for the channel, and I've not updated in a while. I did one today and one yesterday, but that's the first ones I've done since before Christmas. So I do have lots of ideas in the pipeline, but if you want to join the Facebook group, it's Ellie Pops Bespoke YouTube. I'll try and add it to the description of this video, and hopefully we'll see you on the next video. So please like, subscribe, comment, go and find your favourite Ellie Pops tutorial and pop a little comment on there saying it's your favourite video or anything you like, just so I know that you've watched tonight and I know where that comment's come from. So thank you very much, and to the 4 that stuck it out to the end, I really appreciate it. Thanks very much.